Hi, everyone. Okay, big breakthrough. And this is for anyone who might be in an abusive relationship who feels trapped. Um, I really need to get this to you. This is also like a public service announcement. And anybody who hears it, please, if you have a platform that you could put this on, it would be greatly appreciated. You'll understand the importance of it. Um, in abusive relationships, unbeknownst to you when you're younger, and you went through some childhood trauma, a lot of times we repress those memories. We don't even remember them because we dissociate. And that's what happened to me. I dissociated from what happened to me as a child. So I was unaware of the fact that I was abused as a child. And sometimes the abuse can be so subtle that you don't even know what's going on. And that's important to know. I was watching a video by Mate. Oh, his name is Mate. He was talking about when you heal your childhood trauma, the addiction goes away, but the addiction will never go away until the childhood trauma is healed. Anyway, this childhood trauma causes you to be 100 times more likely to be sold into human trafficking, to be raped, to be with abusive people that keep you enslaved to them. Um, all abuse is narcissistic abuse. It's widespread. There's this is a world where we have free will, and it's very important to us at this time. And what we need to do if we don't feel that we are free, we need to free ourselves. Okay, this is getting very important. If you're in a relationship where you do what they want you to do all the time, if you work someplace you don't want to work, if you, um, cook just for them and what they like, if you do their laundry the way they want it done, and it can ramp all the way up to prostitution rings. This is exactly what happens. You get trauma bonded, or it could be called Stockholm syndrome. Intermittent reinforcement is what it is. And it's a way of binding you to somebody to where you have no will of your own anymore. And everything you do is about them and it's never about you. This is important because you are definitely enslaved to this person. And even though it may seem like you can walk away at any time, really, you know that you can't. This is who I'm trying to reach at this point in time. Um, there are ways of getting away from these people, and this will work. I'm not offering you false hope. I promise you, I am not. If you find yourself in this situation, do not panic. The worst thing in the world you can do is panic. When you're not ever thinking of yourself and you're always doing for someone else, it it keeps you from knowing yourself, from knowing even what you want in life or anything like that. You are enslaved. Make no mistake about it. And it's a mental chain that keeps you there. And it's done by intermittent reinforcement. It could be called love bombing and then a trauma bond. But they reel you in, and then they use a tactic that is subtle, but sometimes subtle, sometimes not. Sometimes there's beatings and torture involved, and the very few times they'll offer you some ray of hope that they're a good person or something like that. Anyway, if you remember the Patty Hearst trials and stuff, that's what they used on her. And it's what they use in prostitution rings, what they use in human trafficking, and what domestic violence users always do to people. And it keeps you mentally binded to them. There are ways of breaking this, and I need you to know that meditation is very, very important, and I will explain to you why. Meditation is actually just clearing your mind and letting yourself settle into a state of relaxation. It's very important for your body. You are not alone. You have guides who are with you at all times. This is a promise to you. I promise you that you have guides who are with you. You are not alone. You need to know that. And as soon as you realize that you are protected, that you will make it through this, and that you have help, it's going to help you a lot. But it's very important that you never panic, that you start meditating whenever you can. Believe me, 5 minutes a day will help you. 10 minutes is better. The more you can meditate, the better. Now, you've been going through this probably for a lifetime or more, believe it or not, and you've inherited certain gifts from it, from the abuse. And it's your intuition. Your intuition is going to guide you, and your guides are there for you. Your intuition is a way of you communicating with them. I promise you this is going to work. Settle your mind and quiet your mind as often as you can. Fear will disconnect you from your intuition, and your captors know this. That's why they keep you in constant fear, walking on eggshells, always thinking of them and their needs. It keeps you from your own inner guidance system. It's so important that you get in touch with that guidance system. Sometimes when a song comes on the radio, it gives me answers to questions that I have been asking the universe to answer for me. Prayer is also very important. If you pray, and there's a lot of reasons for this, and I'll explain them all to you on each video, but prayer is so important. You need to pray for yourself and your safe escape. You got to know that you are protected. You've got to know that you can get through this and get out of it. This is very important. You are in a lot of danger, and sometimes it doesn't seem like it. The betrayal blindness, which is real, you've been betrayed so many times that you think it's normal, but it's not. It's not normal. And there are people out here who have been working with their intuition, who have been in the same situation as you, like me. And we've been working with our intuition, and it guides us to you, and you could be guided to us, and we can help you. But you need to really work on the intuition. You need to strengthen it. You need to get in touch with your guides. You need to develop a rapport, so you can talk to them and they can talk back. They can answer you. There are certain things that they cannot answer directly because of free will. It's very important to them that they respect your free will. You need to ask them for the help. It's very important. They cannot help you unless you ask for their guidance. And the way I did it was I asked them for a sign. If they were trying to get a message to me, if they wanted to help me in any way, to give me a sign. And I asked for dancing birds. But I know a guy who asked for pink flamingos in the desert. And a piece of paper from a magazine went flying by, and there were pink flamingos on it. Okay, so it really works. My daughter asked for a little brown spider, and not 2 minutes later, it was there. Not even 2 minutes later. And a little brown spider, by the way, means protection and guidance. So ask for a sign. Ask for any sign you want. You will get your answer from your guides, I promise you. They want to help you. They want to talk to you. They want to let you know you're okay, that you will make it through this. You got to believe it, though. If you don't believe it, you might not make it. You have to have complete faith. Complete faith that you will make it through this, and you will. I promise. That's all it took for me. Until I had the faith, I wasn't getting out. I had to have the faith that I could do it. And you have to have the faith that you can do it too. No matter what it takes, you can get through this. You can. You know you've survived this long. You can survive a little bit longer. Just strengthen the intuition through meditation. The best way of clearing your mind, RJ Spina gave me this one, is to disconnect your eyes from your brain. It works wonders. Then your mind calms instantly. If you can't get your mind to calm, picture yourself in a bubble floating and a white light all around you, and that you're getting bigger and bigger and bigger because that's who you really are. You are someone amazing. This intuition really formed um, during your first abuses. It's an inner knowing, and you know how you can walk in a room and know that something is off, not quite right, and you get that feeling maybe in your stomach or anywhere that just says, "Oh, something's not right here." You're always used to picking out the danger in a room, and you're unconsciously doing this. This is unconsciously you are doing this, just the same as your abuser is like you're always looking for relationships with a person who is similar to the person who raised you. This is grooming. You're attracted to that because you, unbeknownst to yourself, think that that is safety. It's not safety. You're still going. You're going through a cycle of abuse where you actually are attracted to the abuser. I know it's heinous. It's human psychology. Carl Jung and Mate, and there are a lot of others out there who explained it to me through the internet, and I'm trying to explain it to you. Just know you have guides. Know you're not alone. Ask for a sign. You must ask. And then have faith that you are protected and you will make it through this. Um, I don't know exactly what you're. I know that they will tell you which direction to turn. Um, yes, now is the time to go. I think they could give you that. Anyway, you can get through ear ringing. If your ears are ringing, and they will be by the time you're done asking for this sign, um, your left ear is your surroundings and where you're at right now. If the tone in your left ear gets lower, there is danger nearby. You need to be I I don't know. There's something you need to be aware of in your atmosphere at this time, and so keep an eye out. It could just be someone who's highly manipulative, who's coming up to you, or something like that, or it could be there's danger. Your captor's here. Whatever, something like that. Um, if it's a real high pitched ring, that's a good sign. The higher, the better is a good sign. Your right ear are your guides, and they're telling you all is well here. Stay calm in your right ear. It's what's going on in their realm. That's one way of them communicating with you. You also through insects, through the breeze. I mean, if there's danger coming, a lot of times they will give me like a little micro burst of a breeze to alert me of danger. There's all kinds of ways that they can communicate with you. Um, tapping, if you want to tap to them. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways. But you can work that out with them. Um, you can get away. There are people out here who've been working on these gifts that will help you. There's also programs out there where they feed homeless people twice a day until you can get into either a shelter. But what you want to do is get as far away as you can. Do not take if you have a card, don't take it. If you have a phone, don't take it. And I must stress to you, never go back to where you have been. If you have been there before, do not go back there. Don't go anywhere familiar. What you need to do is take the road less traveled, go some way where no one has ever seen you before. And your guides will help you. They'll tell you which way to turn. If you have a gut feeling, turn right, then do that. Always, always, always. Life and death, trust your intuition. That will never steer you wrong. It won't. It'll warn you of people you should not be talking to. Um, it'll always let you know when you're in danger. So listen to that small inner voice inside of you, or that fluttering in your stomach. If you get a fluttering in your stomach, it means you're onto something, you're going the right way, keep doing what you're doing. That flutter in your stomach that's what it's telling you, that you are doing the right thing and that you're going to be okay and that you're going to have a breakthrough or something like that. It's amazing. And there are a lot of people out here who want to help you. Just know, never go ever, and I mean ever, where you were abducted from, your family, don't go back there because you don't know who caused you to be in that situation in the first place. They might have gotten money for that. And if that's the case, don't ever go back. Never go back. Always keep going forward. You will find help out here. I promise you that. Um, just know that I'm going to give a lot more information on exactly how all this is going on. There's a big awakening, and I'll get into that later. But right now, I want to get this message out to as many people as I can. So please, pay attention to your intuition. Meditate as often as you can. Clearing your mind is very, very important. That disconnecting your eyes from your brain is very important. It helps so much. Always stay calm because panic or fear disconnects you from your intuition. Don't let, if you're out, just stay calm. Always very important to stay calm. That's why they keep you walking on eggshells. So please, if anybody hears this, get it out to as many people as you can. And your guys will be there to help you. They're there for you now. And they love you. And they want to help. So please ask them for a sign. Please do that. And know that I love you. And there's a lot of us out here who do and want to help you. Peace and love to everybody. And just remember, never retaliate against your captor either. Never do that. You can fight to save your own life, but never go back for revenge. That's also very important. I need to talk to everyone about, but I want this message to get out as soon as it can. So spread it. If you see it, spread it around. Everyone needs to join in on helping people, other people who don't have it as fortunate as you do. So if you're thinking about going into psychology, that's a good field because there's going to be a lot of people trying to break this trauma bond. Don't ever go back. Do not go back. That is the most important thing because if you do, you'll probably die there. So I just want you to know how important this is. Anyway, my name's Laura, and I love you all, and I'll do what I can to spread the word. Thanks for listening.